Precision health means healthcare designed for you. It starts with genome sequencing that provides a genetic blueprint for individuals. And this genome sequencing information, with other health information and tools like AI, are providing healthcare workers and researchers with information they've never had before. That means earlier diagnosis, it means targeted treatments, and it means we can discover new innovative medicines that we don't have today. And it takes a huge burden off our current healthcare system. For precision health to work, we need thousands, if not millions, of individual genetic profiles and blueprints to be connected and coordinated and accessible. Genome Canada is turning the power of genomics into real solutions for Canadians across the country. As a national, federally funded, not-for-profit organization, Genome Canada is leading national research missions using genomics and genomic technologies to solve health, agriculture, environmental, and economic challenges. We invest in cutting-edge research and support commercialization and adoption of innovative technologies. With 6 regional genome centers, we are turning research from the lab into real solutions for Canadians. We're aligning national priorities with regional needs. Along with our partners, Genome Canada launched the Canadian Precision Health Initiative in 2025. Not only will it build the largest ever human genome database in the country, it is also advancing cutting-edge research in areas like rare disease, cancer, diabetes, and cardiovascular health. The groundbreaking research is taking place across the country in institutions like the Sick Kids Hospital in Toronto.
The project that I lead here, funded by Genome Canada, is to study the DNA of kids coming into this hospital who don't have an explanation of why they're sick. The family comes, they're consented by genetic counselors, the DNA is extracted from typically a blood sample, and it comes into the laboratory here at the Hospital for Sick Children. We can do high throughput genome sequencing. We're doing roughly 30,000 genomes a year. So my role is to take my laboratory and train them and learn how to interpret what those DNA sequence changes actually mean and how we can use that information to make decisions to inform the families and the doctors supporting them of what they should, and in some cases, what they should not do. A typical child who would come here to the Hospital for Sick Children would go through 7 different clinics before they would get a diagnosis. This can take a lot of time, multiple visits to the hospital, cost a lot of money. And now with the genome sequencing test that we're employing in this project, we can perform the test in one attempt. That's what we call whole genome sequencing. It looks at all of the DNA sequences in the genome of these individuals. In many cases, that actually gives you the diagnosis, and we can do this very early on. An important part of the Genome Canada project is to use facilities across Canada that actually perform the genome sequencing at scale. We're very fortunate that the federal government has supported an entity called CGen, Canada's Genome Sequencing and Informatics Core Facility, and it encompasses 3 different nodes. One is here at the Hospital for Sick Children, one is at the McGill Genome Centre in Montreal, and one is at Canada's Michael Smith Genome Sciences Centre in Vancouver. The majority of the sequencing is happening across these CGen nodes, making the data that will go into what's called the Pan-Canadian Genome Library, providing the standard set of information that's going to drive forward genetics' role in medicine in Canada. We anticipate over the next 4 years we will surpass actually 100,000 Canadian individuals examined. We actually do a lot of genome sequencing at this hospital, but we need more data to compare against to fully interpret what these genetic variants that we find actually mean and how they impact the health of the individual being studied.
So this database will be accessible by healthcare workers and researchers to make sure they can get the information they need to diagnose better, to treat better, and to discover the medicines that we need. And this data will be protected and safeguarded here in Canada. We have a rich genetic diversity and a public-funded system, which means we can fuel innovation that is globally relevant. This is about building core health data infrastructure that will benefit Canadians for generations to come.